Hi, this is Valerie with Gimme Lip and More. Okay, well, it's time for another collab, yay! And this time it is with the Dirty Half Dozen for Easter. Okay, so this collab is with, who am I? Anya, Anne, Danielle, Leanne, and Allison. So, that's my girls right there. Oh my goodness, my nose. So, if you don't know, I am back in Texas, so that's awesome. Also, I am still on a no-buy, and it has been successful. I went on a low buy last year in November, a no-buy in December, and have continued it. I have not broken my no-buy. So there's lots of things that I think about every so often, but then I look at the price and I go, do I really want to spend $50 for that? And then I go, no, I don't. And I only took a limited amount of palettes when I was traveling. So now I'm back home and I'm reunited with all of my makeup products. Well, for this Easter look, I wanted to use a couple of my palettes, and I wanted to do something pastel but colorful. And I have the Creepy Cute palette. I've never used this palette. I mean, I swatched it, but I've never used it. Oh, and it's a little difficult to open, but it is beautiful. Look at this. These are like the perfect pastel colors that you could ever want. Then I found my Lime Crime, and this is the birthday from their birthday bundle things. I don't even know what birthday it was, but they were celebrating their birthday. And look how cute this is. And I've never used this either. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of non-use. I have not primed my eyes, and now I'm like, where'd my primer go? Yeah. As I knock things around. So I am using primer. It is Bare Steady Paint Pot, MAC Paint Pot. This is the one that I like. Use your favorite primer. I don't set my primer. Do whatever works for you. Oh my goodness, did y'all see about the fire in Paris? What was it? The cathedral? God, I am so bad with names. But the important historical building that was on fire. That is so sad. But I hear the roof is gone, but the important things inside were saved. So that's good. But it is definitely sad because, Easter's this weekend, and I'm assuming that there were going to be people that were going to participating in Easter festivities in the building. And now that's probably all going to have to either be, I'm thinking moved. I'm thinking it just moved. I'm sure they're not canceling Easter because of this, but I'm thinking it changed the plans of a few things. I know some people hate using their fingers, but I like using my fingers. I like feeling the product, and I touch my face probably more often than I should. I don't know if I said this already, but I do not set my I don't set it. Why can't I find any words today? What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. While I was away, I didn't have a stroke, by the way, though right now, the way the conversation's going, you may have thought, maybe Valerie had a stroke while she was gone. No, just at a loss for words more than normal. The aging process. it sucks. It sucks. So, I am going into Creepy Cute because it's so creepy and it's so cute. This planchette. It is a very light lavender. And I have these lovely hooded eyes, so I have to go higher than maybe needed to get just achieve, so that when my eye is open, we can still see the color. If you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad to hear you. I'm really glad to have you. And if you're returning, you already know you're one of my favorites. I have a really difficult time sometimes. I talk all the time, but it seems like I'm either talking or concentrating. I don't normally do too much talking while I actually apply makeup, but it would definitely be to my benefit if I would start talking while applying the makeup, because, well, kill two birds with one stone. And it's just a saying, y'all, nothing is dying. Nothing is dying. Oh, it is, I know I've said this before, but it is so good to be back home. It's really good, you know. And I don't know if y'all know Anya, but she asked me to collab the very first time when I had like 40, less than 40 or 40 subscribers. And right now I have 207. And the reason I say this is when I left for Tennessee, I had around the same amount. And I think the highest subscribers that I've had so far have been like 210, 209, something like that. So I'm very excited that only a couple of people left, because I really didn't do any videos when I was in Tennessee. I don't know. I didn't have any, I could not get into filming. I could not find my creative mojo, and this color is Creep It Real. I just could not get into it, and it was terrible because I wanted to, but I don't know, climate change, job change, change of environment, I couldn't do it. And it's so sad because I wanted to do it. Now I'm going to take a hint, and it's green. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to look like an Easter egg. And I'm okay with that. Now, what am I going to put on the lid? Oh, but I like those colors, and they're so pale and so pastel, and this palette is everything everyone's ever said it was. And I watched a zillion reviews on the Creepy Cute palette. Matter of fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Anya loves this palette. She used it last year for her Pink Halloween series and made the most incredible looks. I think I'm going to take this really shiny, shimmery shade called Cloud from the Lime Crime's birthday. And that all over the lid. Oh, I don't know if you can see the payoff, but it's really, I think it's gorgeous. And I know some people don't like to work with several palettes. And obviously the formula between Strobe Cosmetics and Lime Crime are different, but once you start playing with makeup and you get a feel for what works, you can make any of these work, and you can make them work together. And I personally love playing with more than one palette at a time. So I've put that on my lid, I've put that in the inner corner, and I'm gonna go under also because I just really like it. And I've pretty much used one brush this entire time and used my brush cleaner in between the colors because I really like this brush. It's one that I got from BoxyCharm before I canceled my BoxyCharm subscription. And I have to mention one of my favorite YouTubers, Annette's Makeup Corner. Before I've seen Annette's makeup videos, I would have never put 3 colors like that. But after watching her and her creativity and it being so successful, it's like, oh yeah, that is the way. That is the way to go. I'm really loving this cloud shadow. It's like this white, silvery, sparkly shadow, and I really like it. So, oh, sorry, that was sort of loud. That magnetic enclosure for the Creepy Cute palette is so intense. I want to put, I was looking for a really light liner, a pastel liner. I have liners, but they're more bright. They're not so pastel. I want this purple, but I don't know if it's gonna, it's a darker color. Oh, but it's looking good. Oh my goodness. This is Voodoo, and it's a 24/7 Urban Decay eye pencil, and it is really pretty also, by the way. And I'm sure you could make it, because it's dark, it looks really dark, but it makes that really light lavender shade. I think it brings it to life. Oh yeah, I really like that in the waterline. So, lipsticks. I'm gonna line my lips. With a really pale lip liner, which doesn't look like anything's coming off right now. And then I wanted a lavender lip, and I have Makeup Monster's Luna. So let's see. I hope this is as light as I want. It's darker than I wanted. But it is so pretty. Makeup Monsters no longer exist. They are now Menagerie Cosmetics, and I don't believe that this shade is available, but it's one of my favorites, especially for purple. I am going to lighten this look up with Dose of Colors, and it's jazzy, it's glittery, and I really like that, so I'm gonna lighten this up with that. See how that lightens it, and it makes it a more of a lavenderish color. I like that. Now, I need to put on eyebrows and mascara, and I'm going to look for some purple highlight also. For those that don't know me, I don't normally wear foundation because I don't normally contour, wear foundation. I don't always wear, I really like doing my eyes and my lips, and I really don't like a lot of other makeup. And I like my freckles, so it's one of the reasons I don't put a lot of makeup on all the time unless I'm going for a look where I want to make those disappear because I really like them. So I'm not trying to get rid of them or trying to hide them. So again, I'm gonna get some, gonna do those eyebrows, gonna put the mascara on. I'm gonna find my purple highlighter because I like highlighter, and I'll be right back. All right, well, this is my final look, and the highlight is a purple highlight by Cleana. I think it's pronounced Cleana. It is a Canadian brand, and oh, I can't think of her name. I can see her face, but I can't think of her name. She recommended these highlighters, and this one is Breaker. They are so gorgeous. And I mean, look at that. These highlighters are fabulous. And there was a bundle, and you could get, so it had a total of 8 altogether. If you got the bundle, there's 4 in each. And these are my absolute favorites. And goodness, what is her name? Anyway, she's gorgeous, the young lady who suggested it. But these highlighters, I bought them on her recommendations after watching one of her videos. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. If I could only have those highlighters forever, that's the only highlighters I would use. Not saying that other people's highlighters aren't great. It's just these are my personal favorites. So first impressions of Creepy Cute and Lime Crime Birthday. Ooh, I like both of them. And that's, for me, that's all that matters. Now, would you enjoy them? I don't know. I know on the Lime Crime one, I didn't really hear all that much about the Lime Crime stuff, birthday stuff, or I don't remember a whole bunch about it. I bought it before there were any reviews because I like Lime Crime. The Creepy Cute palette, though, had some of the best reviews I've ever seen. No one's ever complained. I bought the Creepy Cute and the Divinity palette from Strobe Cosmetic as a bundle deal with a coupon, free shipping, 99 things, and I couldn't resist. But hence, at that time, there were a lot of things I couldn't resist, and that's why I'm currently on a no buy because my bank account is like, girl, you need to get it together. Besides the fact that I only have 2 eyes and they're hooded. So what am I going to do with all this eyeshadow? I mean, I love it, but do I really need it just sitting on a shelf in a box? No, I need to wear it. So, and I don't normally wear makeup to work because I'm a nurse and sometimes it's really gross. And yeah, no, I don't normally wear makeup to work. Maybe my patients would like it, but also work nights. They're more concerned with their sleeping pill and their pain pill than they are if you are wearing any eyeshadow or lips at night. You know, there's bigger concerns at hand. Again, if you're new here, welcome. If you've come from one of the other channels, I'm so glad you come to check out my video. And all my favorites, well, you already know who you are. And happy Easter. I hope everybody's celebrations are everything that they've ever wanted. And I hope to see each and every one of you again soon. Bye.